Welcome to Reread, where I'm rereading through the expanded universe in chronological order. Folks, I got two short stories to go over with you today. The first one's called The Hive, again from Stephen Barnes. Look, different cover, which is nice. This is an ebook, came out in the paperback version of Cestus Deception, which I don't own. I guess I bought the ebook a long time ago and just didn't want to buy another paperback copy of Cestus Deception because it's that bad. Now, if I find one in a used bookstore for $1 or 50 cents, I guess I'll pick it up. But I did have to buy it again because I didn't have a Kindle back then. I had an old e-reader. I don't remember what it was, but I couldn't find the story, so I had to waste $2 on this, and I do mean waste. I don't know when this takes place. I have no idea. He's back on the planet Cestus. It doesn't say before or after. It seems like it's during the events, and since Obi-Wan was gone through a big chunk of the story, then I guess this happened in between the story where he's still trying to wheel and deal with the government. They're telling him, they're bemoaning the fact that they don't have these sacred eggs. And these are mystical orbs, these eggs are. And the last person to retrieve them was a Jedi, years ago, hundreds of years ago. So, they ask Obi-Wan if he can retrieve the eggs. Again, no idea when this happens. Everyone puts it after Cestus Deception. I would, because you wouldn't know what the heck was going on if you didn't read Cestus Deception first, because it's some of the characters from Cestus Deception. But at the end of Cestus Deception, it says they left. They left the planet. So is he back again? It doesn't explain that. So I think it happens in the middle of the book. I tried to read it again, the very beginning, and see where it happened, but I can't understand where. Anyway, Obi-Wan, of course, agrees. They bring some warriors of their species to go help him. They go down to the Hive, deep into this hive to retrieve the eggs. There are these killer worms trying to get them. Of course, Obi-Wan is slashing all the way through them, but they're attacking the warriors and him. They finally get to an area, and this is where it gets really weird. There's a chair, and one of the warriors sits in the chair, and then, I don't know, it starts asking it questions, riddles, that only someone from that home planet would understand. What? So he's got to answer the riddles correctly. And every time he does, it says, nope, you got it wrong. That's, 3 strikes and you're out. So here's the second question. He's like, but that can't be. And then the second one he got wrong. And then he jumps out of the chair and then he goes, if you don't get back in the chair, you will lose and the eggs will be destroyed forever. And 100, 99, 98. Starts counting down to 100. What? And Obi-Wan sits in the chair. Here, let me take over and answer the questions. No, the original person must answer all the questions. Who is talking? The chair is talking? What is going on? And so in less than a minute and a half, Obi-Wan talks to the warrior, goes, you must do this. You must do this for your planet. You've got to save the eggs. You're the only chance we've got. You've got to answer this last question. Don't worry, you can get it right. This will be your one that you get right. Are you sure? He's like, yes, I am, but I've been sure about the last 2. And then he sits down in the chair, last 10 seconds, of course. He sits back down and goes, okay, it's this answer. I know it is, but you keep saying it's wrong. He's like, wrong! The eggs are now destroyed. Yet they don't see the eggs getting destroyed. It just says the eggs are now destroyed. And he goes, no! The warrior's like, kill me. Just kill me. I have ruined our planet. I've brought shame upon whatever. And then the chair, I don't know, suddenly he say, you get the eggs. Here you go. It's like, wait, what? Supposedly, and this is never mentioned in anything, but when a warrior has strong emotions, they exude a smell, happiness, deceit. How do you smell like deceit? I don't know. Calvin Klein, can you help me out there? But then they go, his scent was grief. And because the eggs can be used as people who are trying to grab for power or greedy or whatever, treasure hunters, they would smell like something else. This warrior smelled like grief because he thought the eggs were destroyed. So his purpose of getting the eggs was noble. And that was the only thing. They wanted that person to fail and then exude a scent. I mean, if I'd have sat in the chair, I'd have farted. What would that have been? They would have destroyed the eggs right there, I guess. But would have laid an egg, that chair. But anyway, it's so stupid. It is so stupid. And so they're like, oh, you exhibited the right scent. And then at the end, just for a little ha-ha moment, like I should have seen it coming, there's a statue of a warrior and a Jedi who last went down there hundreds of years ago. And he sees the warriors kind of eroded away, but you can see the still standing statue of the Jedi. It's Yoda. And that's how it ends. So Yoda was there a long time ago. Okay. Did he have to sit in the chair Bet he farted. The next one is a two-part series called Changing Seasons in issues 76 and 77 of the Star Wars Insider, written by Timothy Zahn. It stars Obi-Wan first. He's waiting for Anakin. They're going to the planet. Oh, I forgot. Destro, whatever it was. I can't remember the name. I just read this and I forgot. Anyway, they go to this planet and Dagra, there it is. Just remembered it. And Anakin's upset because they can't get to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan left without him, and it's going to take him 3 days or 4 days to get there behind enemy lines. See, they went on this planet because they heard that the Separatists are creating a super weapon there. They're establishing a base. No, that's what it is. Establishing a base first. Well, as Obi-Wan goes in, he fights a few of the stamps, the little flyers where the droids are. And then he befriends a farm family, a farmer and his family, who hide him in the barn. And so when the Separatist droids come looking for them, they say, oh, we don't know who you're talking about. And then a couple of days, Obi-Wan decides to work on the farm and help them out. And he forgot how much good hard work feels. And they're like, wow, you're doing like the jobs that even the children hate. Wow, I can't believe you. So you're not that bad for a Jedi, because at first they don't really care much about him. He's just a Jedi bringing war to their planet. But then they realize, oh, look, he'll feed the pigs or whatever he's doing. And then at the end, the droids actually find Obi-Wan. They're about to torture the family, but Obi-Wan ignites his lightsaber and brings all the attention to him. There's way too many. He's surrounded. And then that's when Anakin and the cavalry come, and it says 3 minutes later the victory was won. And it ends with, Obi-Wan saying, well, now we're going to go after their hidden fortress, which is obviously here. And he's like, wait, I thought you said one Jedi can't take down a whole fortress. He went, yes, but now there's 2 of us. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so it goes to part 2. And Anakin's in this one. And they go to the fortress. They find out there's a secret weapon being developed. And of course, they defeat the bad guys there, take the secret weapon, and because the farmer had a bunch of his land destroyed in the battle or earlier, they said, hey, guess what? There's a bounty for the Republic's paying for people who capture secret weapons for the Separatists. What? Is there? Hey, call 1-900. If you can find a hidden Separatist weapon, we'll pay you. Whoa, yeah, that's right. We'll pay you. So look for the nearest Separatist weapon near you. But that payday is going to help him rebuy all the lost stuff, all the equipment and stuff, build back his land that he lost on the farm, and anyone else who was damaged too. Oh, how convenient. The only thing missing was Mara Jade. Infant Mara Jade was actually behind it all. Yeah, I really wanted to see that, Timothy Zahn. Again, really not that good. But all right, folks, that's all I have for now. See you next time.